like an open wound, our sweetest torture. We'll be starting soon. We hold hands in the moonlight as our passions continue. And in the confusion, state of contusion, the properly cared for won't heal. And our love is like an open wound. Don't call the doctor. I'll be better soon. Then you're infected, knowing I'll infect you, knowing nothing can make us immune. And I love pistols like an open wound. I just find that funny. That is like our love festers like an open wound. That's interesting. So, can we do a little fable, fairy tale information? Just real quick. Nothing too long, nothing too serious. Let's see. So I'm pretty sure people out there know about the Three Little Pigs, right? And I've asked people multiple times, what did you learn from Three Little Pigs? People never want to answer this question. I swear I've never got anybody to answer me when I ask the question, because I think they think it's like a trick question, but it's really not. It's to see, how does your brain work? Some people are speculative. Some people are operative. Some people take the speculation and operatively use it. Explorers, adventurers, people that can understand symbolism and that give good feedback on symbolism. Where are we at? I think. So, let AI do some talking. Why not? Oh, you know what? No, since they try to switch it up, I'm glad. You gotta watch out with AI. Sometimes it will it'll say something, then if you look it up again, it'll say it differently. Let's not do that. Let's take this snapshot, this snapshot, that screenshot that I did. So it says, traditional story of the Three Little Pigs introduces three brothers who venture out into the world to build their own homes. Here's how the story genuinely describes the first two pigs. The first little pig builds his house out of straw and hay, prioritizing ease and speed over sturdiness. The second little pig builds his house of twigs and sticks, also choosing a quicker but less durable construction method. Both pigs are depicted as somewhat lazy and focused on immediate gratification, choosing to build their homes quickly so they can spend more time playing. This decision ultimately proves to be a mistake, as a hungry wolf easily blows down their houses with its breath. In some versions, the pigs are eaten by the wolf. However, in others, they manage to escape and run to the third pig's house, which is made of bricks. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? The wolf is responsibility. accountability. It really is, because it's like, you know, if you don't go to work, you're not going to get any money. And you know, if you don't have any money, you cannot sustain yourself. Okay, that's what the wolf is. The wolf is reality. It's common sense. That's what it is. Why am I bringing this up? Because universal law is hitting black people from all angles. From revealing that, you know, you guys been pushing and fighting for immigrants this whole time. They move in your neighborhood. They don't mess with you. They war with you. All them types. Okay, Trump kicks them out. All right, whatever. Y'all against Trump. Y'all, oh, it's not rights and justice and humanity. Okay, that's strike one. Then you have, you know, the negative music, the influence that you guys are giving to the world. You don't give out, you know, what's going on anymore, and, you know, Mr. Big Stuff, who you think you are, and you don't make music with like good talking points where you're trying to, you know, give a message. You don't really do that anymore. You really stick to 4 topics: drug dealing, pimping, killing people, and being a braggadocious, you know, buffoon on the scene. The reproduction of derelicts. You know what I'm saying? The woman who has multiple baby daddies, but they're all failures. None of these dudes have like decent structure in their life. They're all criminals. The guy who has multiple baby mamas, who are all living on welfare, they're all deadbeats. Both of them, the man and the woman. You can't call yourself a productive, responsible parent if other people are footing your bill. You're not paying your own money. You're living off the government. Well, I'm bringing that up because remember, how long has that been going on? They said they brought in that welfare shit in the early 70s, Claudine and all that. And then, you know, from the heroin to the crack, you know, oh, the government, the heroin. How you going to say that when Frank Lucas was bringing in heroin from Asia? So that's one of your own people. The CIA gave us crack. Your own people sold it to you. Y'all didn't throw it away, flush it down the toilet, and say, oh, no, we can't mess with this poison. No. You thought about making money, not the hard-working, honest way, which left a lot of jobs open and available for these illegal immigrants to work under the table instead of your legitimate American ass making the pay wage go up automatically just because of the work influence, because you guys are actual citizens. So because of all these wrong turns, all these spellcasters, which we call, you know, hip hop or something, telling you to sell drugs, telling you to shoot each other, telling you the ghetto is messed up, even though the people in the ghetto, it doesn't create itself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the messed up buildings and stuff, they need to be fixed. Okay, I feel you. But remember, this is a stepping stone. You're not even supposed to be here that long. You're not supposed to stay here. But people do. They call it their hood, their projects, their ghetto, their housings. But only if you like have a neighborhood where it's like you guys own the house, you know, it's grandmama house, whatever. If it's not that, and you're in public housing, then that means you just been kind of leeching off the system. It's supposed to be a stepping stone. You're not supposed to stay there. Why am I saying all this? Trump's Doge kills Georgia's internet access program for black people. Now, what does this mean to black people? What does that mean? Because I can hear some people being offended, but I'm like, I don't know. How much access to the internet do like blacks need? I'm not saying that the blacks in Georgia ain't smart and stuff. Shoot, there's Atlanta out there. What I'm saying is, with all these high-tech phones nowadays, the Obama phones, the smartphones, how much, you know, internet access do you really need? Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You saying in certain neighborhoods, they're not going to get no internet access? Well, was it free? Like, oh, some program that they were going to do. Okay, who thought of that program, and was it going to be beneficial to anybody? Even though I don't even know if this is true. I really don't. I don't know if this is true. But to me, I don't see black people doing much with the internet anyway in Georgia. Like, I don't see it. I haven't heard about no new, you know, computer tech type stuff black people doing in Georgia there, to where I don't know. Like I said, it sounds probably like some Democrat dummy shit, where it's like they were just promising people free fucking Wi-Fi with free laptops. You know, like the Obama phone, they give out all types of shit. For who? For people that are on government assistance. See, the Obama phone and that free iPad and all that shit that they do in front of the Dollar Trees and stuff, you can only get that if you have government assistance. If you have food stamps or EBT or your welfare, like medical, or I think you have to have one of them to access. Other than that, you can't get nothing. So what is that? You know, I don't know what that hustle was. Like I said, it could have been only for like government aid people, and maybe Doge is like, motherfucker, we're cutting off government services. Of course, we're cutting them. That could be what it is. Then there's this. There's Trump administration is giving people 2 summers, or they're pushing for it, for Section 8 and public housing to only be a 2-year thing. How could I be mad at that? I don't believe that this has really anything to do with, this is a higher power situation. This really ain't got nothing to do with Trump at this point. This has to do with the universal law. How do you look at it? How do you look at people that have been leeching off of a system, complaining about this system, not wanting to fly straight, doing crime, proudly, bombastically saying that they're going to do crime and fuck the white man law and all that, and beg for this money, and just think you're going to sit there dormant and not do anything? No building, no nothing. You've been killing your own people. You've been selling them drugs. You've been pimping them out. You've been knocking their teeth out. You've been shooting them. You've been doing all them type of shit since the 70s. We get all the way to 2025, and people are mad that, you know, these public houses and these Section 8 situations are going to be at a 2-year minimum. Now, think about it. If a Democrat gets in after these 4 years, I'm pretty sure they're going to switch it back. But it's like, is this a reality check? Not for black people, for all people. There's plenty of people on Section 8, public housing, welfare. Remember, there's more white people here. So who is he really doing this to? My people have been saying that. Oh, there's more white people on social service than black people. Okay. So who would this be hurting more then? And why are you mad at all? If you saying you short on there, you're not even that big on there. What you mad at? I'm upset because it's been generation upon generation, upon generation upon generation. That's what I'm mad at. I'm mad that we would have the nerve to even be angry at this. Bro, it's one thing for your sibling to let you move in their place because you fell on hard times. It's another thing for you to try to stay there for years, not put in on nothing, always asking for something, talking shit at the same time, claiming that you don't have to pay nothing because I'm your family. We're supposed to be there for each other. That ain't right. That ain't right. Yo, peace and blessings to you too, my brother. And I'm glad to see you, man. I'm glad to see you back at the house, man. The show, man. But no, right now I'm just talking about, because remember, it ain't just black people on the social services, so it's gonna hit everybody. But for some weird reason, you know, there's a lot of people against this type of stuff. They're upset, and I'm like, nah, this is the universe. If I just use my people for a second, and I talk about who set them free, okay, and then who would be taking all these benefits from them? It's funny, it's the same party. My people think it's because they racist. No. You said there's more white people in this country. You also said there's more white people on government assistance. So who is this really hitting? And why would they be doing that? You the one separate yourself. Oh, they're just doing it to black people. No. There's more white people on social service. So they're doing it to white people. Your ass just in the mix, but they're doing it to white people. Why you so shaking in your boots is because you know for some of y'all, it's been generation for generation on government aid, bro. You guys have been technically bums and leeches your whole family generation. Your whole lineage is a bum, a beggar. And people mad at somebody for saying something like that, but it's like, nah, bro. You know, my father made his way out in life. You know what I'm saying? He in the house, he good. I had a stepdad. I did, because I didn't really meet my real father until I was grown, like in my 30s. But I had a dad most of my life, and it's like, I ain't gonna front. I know where he's from. I know he's from the ghetto in California. I'm talking about the ghetto. Like, it ain't this inner city LA shit. No, he from the scraps. He from Stockton, bro. It's nothing but like an old western out there, bro. Like, there's not even like green and grass that much. There's nothing but like dirt and desert. It's fucked up out there. When you going through shit like that, you know people ain't got much. You know what I'm saying? Syrup sandwich, mayonnaise sandwich. You know niggas be angry and shit. So, you know, his whole point for even leaving was he had to bear witness his friend get murdered right in front of him. You know what I'm saying? It's like he couldn't do nothing because the situation was more or less like a quick stab murder, nigga, like to the chest, and it's like this motherfucker chasing you next, and it's like, nigga, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? But it shook him, shook the shit out of him, nigga. Like, nigga, he left. He was like, yo, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Like, there's nothing in here. Ended up doing a little welding degree. That didn't last long. Ended up going to what they call the tool man, the yard tool man at this place called Hawthorne. Caterpillar, big money. Stayed there, went to school, became a diesel technician. Big bread. Did his thing. Came from the ghetto though. Motherfuckers call it scary. Don't make any sense. That's not scary. That's wanting more. That's wanting more in life, nigga. Not wanting to fall victim to, oh, I gotta kill or be killed. No, you don't. You can just leave. Get the fuck on. Okay. 2 summers. And motherfuckers is mad because, oh, Trump trying to take over the projects. Bro, you weren't never supposed to be there. Always remember you were put there to die. Okay, cool. Since you don't want to step it up and be the Republican or the American Negroes that we set free, the ones who had all these fucking inventions and was super smart and shit, you don't want to be them people no more because we didn't let the Democrats like baby you out. Like, we let the Democrats turn y'all into children. Republicans will make you an adult. Democrats will make you a child. I don't care what nobody says. I've been on this earth long enough and I'm born and raised in this country. That's what it is. Republicans will make you grown. They're going to make you grow the fuck up. And like they say, that's why most people, when they switch from Democrat to Republican, they usually never go back, and they're usually older. Usually in life, in this country, in the United States, it's always going to be more people switched to the Republicans the older they got. And most people never switch back to being a Democrat. You start out a Democrat, but most people never jump ship. Most Republicans never become Democrats. Never. But you've seen shit. Just with Trump's second term, you've seen plenty of people flip. Damn near half his fucking people flipped. From Tulsi Gabbard, shit, all these motherfuckers was Democrats. They all left. All of them did. I told you, it's when you grow up, it's when you get older. Well, the Republicans set my people free, right? Gave us guns, showed us how to fight, get through this slavery situation. Who ramshacked us during Reconstruction? The Democrats. Who killed that white Republican and lied and said that we did it and created the Ossipalooza massacre? Democrats. Who fell bankrupt? This is the whole country. Who fell bankrupt and then start putting on masks and shit, fucking hoods, and bringing torches on horseback and scaring black people off their land and burning their crops and stuff? Democrats. Who said, I will guarantee them niggers vote Democrat for 200 years? Democrat. Trump don't hate you. The Republicans don't hate you. They trying to make you grow the fuck up. This is so weird. You got kids that literally are eating out of landfills and shit. Motherfuckers wake up like a fucking alley cat, bro. They jumping in trash cans. It's just the saddest shit on earth. Here you are sitting high off the horse, high off the pig. I ain't got no money like that. What you mean? You wake up whenever you want. You just go to the mailbox. You know you don't take care of them little badass kids. That's why they out there running them up. Who am I talking to? Oh, you just talking about black people. Shit. How that hillbilly got so much gunplay time and can fuck around and think about being racist and stupid instead of putting on a suit and tie and being something with his fucking life. Where'd that come from? You know, like hillbillies is just sitting there, they all got land and shit. You got your fucking mind. A lot of them trailer park bums is living off this welfare shit too. Okay. Well, that's where they got y'all beat in the hustle. They only gonna lose because of Section 8, because that Section 8 do pay for trailer homes and shit like that too. But public housing, shit. Black people done swarmed that Bronx, Brooklyn. Nigga, we all know that. 2 years. What else is that gonna do? It's gonna get rid of crime. See, when you're on government assistance and you've been in O Block and all this shit this whole time, y'all didn't been here so long, you've been able to make gangs and stuff. But now you all have a 2-year limit. Republicans are genius. That was so fucking genius. Okay. We can't get rid of the gangs. We can't get rid of the drug dealers. Too many of them. Thousands. We put a limit on how long they can even be on something. So, hillbillies, ghetto blacks, shit, ghetto everybody. Hillbilly everybody. Why is this not universal law if you've been sitting around this whole time and not building up properly to get out of this situation? To not have to depend on these people. What type of grown adult wants to depend on somebody to live, to take care of your daily duties? Like, why would you want that? The person might as well pick you up and rock you to sleep, like in the cradle and all that. So who do you blame for people that have been on government assistance 15 years and ain't amounted to nothing? Think about it. That's pretty fucked up. You guys work for 15 years. Okay. Proud of yourself. You got, accolades and stuff. Say you've been at your company the whole time. Like, that's something to be proud of. Okay. These people have been living for free for 15 years. Free everything. Free food. Free home. Free, utilities. Like, all of it on the house. And now it's not even just a 2-year minimum. They also want you to show like you looking for work or you working. I don't see a problem with this because I don't get no money. I could go try to apply for that stuff, but why? Like, I'd rather just stay functioning as an adult. Go work. I feel it's the laws, man. I feel it's the universal laws. What goes around comes around. What you do will come back to you. All this killing and lying and portraying ignorance and acting dumb, and it's like you trying to blame one man for common sense. That's fucked up. Like, that's where we're at. It's not Trump. Trump ain't doing nothing but common sense. This is stuff that should have been done years ago. Should have been put a limitation on that stuff. It's government aid, motherfucker. What the fuck is the government? What is the government but taxpayer money? That's all it is. And these people be making big bread, all in the Senate, all that. They're making stupid money. Nancy Pelosi leaving, or just weaving around now, and got millions of dollars from great deals that she shouldn't even be knowing about, and plus ain't giving out the info to nobody else. But this is normal. when you make the people have to do right, have to motivate themselves to do the right thing, it's a good thing in the end. That's all I'm saying in this video. It's like that's universal law. What goes around comes around. You can't be leeching off of something for so long until it's going, like the well's going to dry up. That's what's happening. It's not just in that sense. Shit, they taking the red dye out of food. They putting real sugar back in Coca-Cola. It's like, bro, look, sugar's not good for you. It is if the drink is supposed to have it and you put some artificial shit in there, yeah. Maybe it won't be such of a bite. Maybe it'll actually, taste like an actual soda again. It's like, these are just little points. These are just little points. I don't think my people should be afraid of this. I think they should understand what judgment is. You've been leeching off something so long that you thought it was yours and you became dependent on it. Even though food stamps and welfare and Section 8 and public health is a parasite to black people because it makes you lazy. It makes you not strive. The projects are shaped like a penitentiary. Nigga, you're only supposed to be there for 2 years. See how logical the Republicans is? They make it make sense. Where it's like, yeah, you're right. It does look like a jail. Maybe that's why it's a stepping stone. You're not supposed to be here forever, bro. You're not supposed to be paying $400 rent for basically a fucking corner and calling this shit a fucking home. It's like, no, bro. This is to show you. Don't you want more? Don't you want more space? Don't you want more up-to-date stuff? Ain't you tired of seeing that brown wood in black people houses everywhere? It doesn't matter if it's in the kitchen or the walls. Like, it's that old brown fucking 70s fucking attire shit. You're like, bro, we ain't even upgraded the fucking upholstery in this motherfucker. It's like, bro, 2 years. Hillbilly whites been overflowing in trailer parks. A lot of us been wanting to live in a trailer park for a little bit. I've seen the trailer park home that was pretty nice. All of them ain't in a fucking mobile, like, driving. Some of them are actual houses. They're on the ground. I've been in a few, you know what I'm saying? I've been a mover before. It's like, some of them look really nice. Nobody's been able to touch those. Nobody but hillbilly white people. They took over all dreams. Okay, now it's a 2-year thing. What you thought? They had the money for that? You didn't think they was on government aid too? Shit, you crazy. Bro, I work in a distribution service. I go to many different states. I'm telling you. In the whitest of cities. EBT accepted. Who's using this EBT? Hello, there's nothing but white people here. I told you I'd be delivering in these little white hillbilly towns. EBT accepted. Wow, that's interesting. All the way up here. Like, that was the first thing I said. Like, real talk. When I started going to places like New Hampshire, Vermont, I'm all up in these little white areas and shit. King. Remember where fucking Hillary Clinton said black people are super predators? I'm way out there. White. EBT accepted. Like, that's interesting. EBT made it all the way out here. Of course it did. There's more white people in America than black people, remember? There's more white people on government aid than black people, remember? Who's the first people on welfare? Who was welfare made for? That's what people be fucking up, dog. When welfare was created, we were still segregated. What are you talking about? It clearly wasn't for you. Oh, the Great Depression. I don't give a shit. They could have got rid of it once the Depression was over. Once they ramshacked all the 50 black towns and stole all their shit, it was cool then. Fucking data with the data just showed the status from like the 1800s all the way to the 2000s. Right now, nigga, black people have always had money. Think about it. I'm gonna be dead honest with you. Black people are the richest group here. They just they're not organized. That's the funny thing about my people. It's like, we really think we broke. We really think we need EBT. No, you don't. Off of your athletes alone, you basically dominate football, bro. You know how big them fucking contracts is? That's why you gotta have the Jew spellcaster there. You know what I'm saying? Before you sign this, I want you to know it says, clearly right there, page 18, can't help your people. You know, you got to just shine in front of them. You got to make them lust for things that really have no value because you have no ownership in them. You know, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, the fucking jewelry store. It's all owned by fucking small hats and pale faces. This is the way we want it to go. Yeah, $58 million. Get you pull up in a yacht. Look all good for you folks. Make him a dreamer. Meanwhile, you can't help him at all. So it's the contract that's in the way. It's not the athleticism. It's not the, entitlement to the reward of the money from the athleticism. You got those locked and key. It's this fucking what they call middleman, which is the small hat and the fucking wave, the fake ass merchant and shit. What you buying? Got all this shit. Well, before I, let you purchase, you got to sign this right here. Kind of like the guns. You know what I'm saying? You got to sign some 30-day hold on. Get me? You know what I'm saying? We got to understand that if you keep saying it's not our fault, now that we're past the 70s, I understand penny candy kids. I understand collecting the Buffalo nickel kids. I understand sitting on the stoop, you know what I'm saying, with the fucking can opener for the fucking the pineapple juice or the Hawaiian punch kids, the stickball kids, you know what I'm saying, the Pogs kids. I understand. They had to be united. They didn't have anything else. But who told y'all to get exploited with all this consumerism? Who told y'all to do that? Blaxploitation. Remember, they was exploiting you. Always remember that. Y'all in the black and white flicks, y'all was Sidney Poitier. Y'all was trying to show, racial integrity and wear suits and talk dignified. Always remember where you came from. And right at bam! Blaxploitation, Superfly, the Mac. You know what I'm saying? Black nigga Charlie and all this Blackula. Remember, Colors of Negroes. Blackula, Soul Sister #1, Cleopatra Jones. You know what I'm saying? What's that other shit? Coffee and Foxy Brown and all that. It's like, turned y'all into rebels. But against what? Always remember, the same people arguing about F the system are living off welfare. And then they're arguing about that. Oh, yeah, I should be using it. They owe me for slavery. No, you was never a slave in your life. And what I'm saying to you is, you can have that argument, but why are you so dumb to reality? Why are you using that? Why are you using that stick when you have so many inventors? When you've invented so much of the shit you're using today? Like, fucking, the baby wipe basically was created by black people. It's like, nigga, the gauze and shit for that was created by black people. It's like, bro, the Craftmatic, the modern bed, it's like these people are all around you. Their ghosts are all around you. You could never get away from the American Negro when it comes to the patents because they created so much shit that you use. Even that ring, the home security system came from a black woman in America. She created that shit. And it's like, bro, you just sitting here, I got cameras all around the place. It's like, nigga, who do you need to thank? Security guard watching 50 motherfucking screens. Who do you need to thank? It's like, this shit is weird, motherfucker. You got an ex-slave who makes the propeller for the steamboat. Okay, that's the prototype for the goddamn propeller. You know we had boats before we had planes, right? You know that, right? You know, still to this day, the Navy flies planes off the ship, right? You know that, right? All right. Steamboat is created because of the black man who created the propeller. The helicopter in the airplane only can be conspired because this man created a propeller. The same science that we use in caves when it comes to the water detail, where you got the big ass wheel spinning and bring the water up and shit. They used to do that with the gold rush and all that stuff. Where do you think that concept comes from? It's the rotary. Okay, where did the rotary come from? Bro, there is no rotary yet. I just made the motherfucking propeller for the steamboat. Y'all don't have no clocks like that. You ain't got no rotaries. There's no such thing yet. That's like a gadget, a gizmagoo. It's like, bro, it doesn't exist. Okay, where does the concept come from? They're like, oh, they had the wheel. No, bro, I made the propeller, bro. For the steamboat, the concept of the cycle. You know what I'm saying? Not the wheel you're driving on. No, the cycle, bro. What did that do? It collected wind. Wind, water winds. You know what I'm saying? It's like you ain't never did a whirlpool as a kid. Okay, the momentum that you're doing with the water in the circular motion is creating wind. That's why it's pushing. It just made a force. Okay, what did this cycle end up doing? This propeller ends up getting out of the water and in the air because the concept was created. This is my brother here, right here. So I'm saying all that because, see, that conversation y'all don't be having. You be having these, I'm angry because I'm broke and I'm frustrated and I'm part of a gang. We supposed to fight each other because you got that shirt on and I got this shirt on. It's like, yo, it's that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're light skinned, I'm dark skinned. We supposed to argue. How is that? Oh, I got money and you don't. So instead of trying to put you on a hustle and make you, no, I'm just going to mock my own folk. Is that. It makes no fucking sense. So you gonna argue with this when it's like daddy's home. It's like I'm G-checking you. Like everybody who's like just leeching off the system, that's just a bum. I go to work, yo. I ain't gonna front. I used to hustle, used to match the girlies and all that. I ain't gonna lie. When the light show first started, you know what I'm saying? When Lucky 7, you know what I'm saying? 7712 first started, it's like, that was the life, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, quick cash, live fast. It's like, yeah, but all right. When you grow up and you start to put into the system, you start paying that tax. You know what I'm saying? You got the right to speak on certain things. And I can't front. As a man, I ain't never been given no government assistance to that degree. I think in food stamps alone, bro, it never went past $200. And that was Cali level. It never went past $200. I think out in the East it was like $160. $160. No, you a man. You's a man, boy. You's a man. They don't feel sorry for you like that. Plus, they know you can't carry the kids. You got to go to work. So they made a sympathy act for the women. Made it super lazy. I mean, that coochie just marinated in that bed for like 14, 12 hours. And then y'all wonder why most women in the ghetto only get their hair done when they get their hair done. Other than that, they can't even just comb it back to be a civilized being. No, they just let it frizz out. I don't give a fuck. Pajamas and shit, and bonnets. Laziness, right? So who created that for you? Democrats. Why? Because you're supposed to be a nigger, lazy and ignorant. You're not supposed to want nothing greater than what you got. And then everything you do want, you paying me in the end anyway. Gucci, Louis Vuitton, you be fucking stitching imprint in your car and shit. I love Gucci imprint. You paying Mr. Charlie again. You like, you don't even create your own symbol. You don't even come up with an idea like you're supposed to do. All through the late 90s, niggas want to mimic fucking mafia dudes and shit. Frank White, Scarface, Pacino, fucking. Oh, I could have thought that Africans. Why? Africa got to do with it, bro. Why don't you like want to invent something? Why you keep wanting to invest in stuff that people already been doing? It's like, no. Well, I'll give you one that's free. It's free of charge. Unite and grow the fuck up. Stop being mad at a president for trying to get his country together. I honestly think this should have been done Bill Clinton's ago. Should have been people on a public housing time limit. That would completely destroys gangs. It completely destroys gangs and drug dealers from running neighborhoods because, nigga, you got a 2-year time limit. And you know you motherfucking welfare recipients are on this fucking, government aid. And if you're not on government aid, why the fuck would you want to be in this piece of shit roach infested fucking ghetto? Why would you want to do that? Big time drug dealer. Because you've been hiding that dope in your grandmama's house. The one who's been on Section 8 for generations. Passing it down and shit. fish frying the whole neighborhood because this fucking apartment's so fucking small, nigga. It only got like 1.5 windows. It's like, dude, whole damn hallway just smell like whatever you've been cooking. Nigga. Fish fry, pork and beans, collard greens. It's like, I'm just keeping it 100. You want? Of course, I'm gonna miss the candy lady. Everybody remember her. You know what I'm saying? You live in the projects. You know what I'm saying? You go to the project apartments, or if you live in a project apartment, motherfucker knock on that certain door. She got all that candy under that blanket. Flip that motherfucker real quick. 25, 50 cents. Hell yeah, I'm gonna miss the random, kicking it with the homies. Just so happened this drunk uncle came through, and that nigga love frying chicken. That motherfucker all in the back just sits a leg. Do you make it hot? Do you make my different just right? This nigga just cooking it up. Shit, you come in high, dirty motherfucker. Shit, getting freaking niggas who used to sell food. The girls who used to sell food. The young teenager girls who used to sell fucking the OG Kool-Aid ice tray popsicles and shit. The one with the fucking toothpick in it. Man, of course you missed that. Shit, I'm grown now. Of course I missed that. But I'm grown now. Okay, well, let me explain something. All fun and games aside, we've had our time with that. I don't have a problem with him doing this. I really don't, because I already know what my people need. Y'all need to fucking stop this shit. Y'all need to stop doing the same stuff y'all was doing in the 70s, learning from people that were like 15, 18 years old. When every time they talk about these big time hustlers in the 80s, they was young. The gangbang leaders who created, they was young. Y'all going off the mind state of fucking children. You grown now. It's time for you. Here's another thing about Trump. He's also getting rid of your image in the negative. Not him being negative, you're negative. By pushing you out of the ghetto, you have no choice but to rise. Because remember, the ghetto is the bottom. And who else is going to go in there? All these third world country motherfuckers. So now all that housing that they was arguing about you can't get, and they be cheating people with it. No. The ghetto been having your debt all fucked up. The ghetto been having your credit all fucked up. You've been in debt for a motherfucker because you learning from a bunch of derelicts. You learning from a bunch of people that are not wise. So that's why you haven't been rising. Okay, I blame it on the Democrats. They're the ones who gave you that whole scoop. Oh, sometimes people don't have any money and they gotta steal Pampers. Who is even trying to word shit like that to you? A motherfucking devil. Only a devil is gonna tell you to do the negative. Positive person say, hey, you broke, shit. Go ask people to mow their lawn. Go in front of the store flyer in front. Ask you to sweep it up for some money. It's like, bro, put the initiative out. Try it first. Try it first, but you just go put a mask on and hit somebody in the head. It's like, damn, bro, you ain't got no integrity at all. You ain't trying to figure out nothing. Not even a little, temp agency. Nothing. Not even one of them labor ready jobs where it's like, yo, you just show up early enough. They'll put you to some hard labor. No. Nah, we're not doing none of that. We're just going to rob and steal and kill. Well, guess what? Man? If he puts it on a 2-year limit, I think that's G, because it's like, we should have never been claiming these. How you going to say a public housing is your neighborhood? This is yours. You own it. No, you don't. It's public housing. It means you got to be on government assistance to even be here. Oh, they taking our no. Y'all should have been investing in smart stuff instead of buying stupid ass chains, fighting in these clubs, infecting these women with diseases. These women infecting y'all with diseases, killing kids, touching kids, trafficking kids. Yeah, because it ain't just the white people. Y'all got some problems in this shit too. Because y'all be saying weird shit. Put a Molly in her drink, she didn't even know it. Fuck the little boys, throw them over the bridge. Y'all be saying some weird shit too. Rhymes. Listen to your rhymes sometimes. Y'all be saying some weird shit too. So it's like, you pick your poison. You want to be a grown-ass adult and actually pay your fare? Everybody remember Mo Money? Pay your fare. Pay your fare. You want to pay your fare? Do right. Y'all don't feel honorable when you do that? Like real shit. Yeah, you be working hard and you be like, oh yeah, all my bills is, taking all my money, but Don't you feel good paying your bill though? Like paying your tab. I'm talking about men. Really, this is like for men. It's like men have integrity. Don't you like paying your bill? Don't you like being able to give a tip? As a real man, don't you like being able to give a tip? When they do, especially when they do a good job. It's like, yeah, I like to be able to slide that 10, slide that 5. I just like to look on people's face. Oh, thank you. Oh, wow. I said 5 because I'm talking about wherever you're at. It's like, can't tip a motherfucking $20, nigga, because they got a tip jar at the fucking liquor store. This is stupid. So I'm like, yo, 5 or 10 shit to get you in. Everybody should be happy. Now, of course, yeah, we go out and spend $200. The gratuity alone is going to be like $40. So, yeah, I might throw you a 50 like, here. I'm a good one, player. You know what I'm saying? Doggy bag that shit up. You know, finish this beer right here. But see, that is what you're supposed to be accustomed to. You're supposed to be living your life, doing a good thing. But I think the ghetto itself being claimed by one group, when the Jews are the first ones in the ghetto, I think that needs to end. It's not your ghetto. It's for the Jews. Y'all used to own land and shit, farm stuff. Remember, they ran you away. Oh, it's crazy. I'm really tired of blacks talking about going to Africa, even though they are not from there. Same goes to the African people coming over here and complaining about Americans. I'll tell you the worst thing about that. The worst thing about that is I still got to call us black people. You know what I'm saying? I wish they did know that they was, Americans and, from the turf and this is theirs. I really do, but I don't think they're ever going to let that dumbass story go. But maybe they will. Maybe with this shit. Because remember, with that story also comes chicken bones and dashikis and living in the ghetto and only having 2 summers to figure it out. Trump's fault. Nigga, how the fuck is integrity and honor Trump's fault? And how long do you want to keep geesing motherfuckers off money and then going out there causing problems, talking shit, and then trying to flash shit like you cool as a motherfucker, you a bum. What? Struggle hard in life, not on purpose. Purposely this roach-infested motherfucker trying to prove a point that you don't have anymore. It's like, no, nigga, no. You got 2 years on welfare. You got 2 years on food stamps. And if you keep having sex with bums that don't take care of the kids, bitch, you're going to jail. Kids are going to CPS and you're going to prison because clearly you're not even supposed to be around kids. You're not even supposed to be around people. Like, lock this motherfucker in the house. Give him Louisville. Out here, bucket. He's an irresponsible grown fool. We don't need none of them people in society. You have unalienable rights as a human being on earth. Yes, to live on earth, not in society. Shit. Got people left and right, shake hands all day and shit. Do they got the right to live in your house? No. They got the right to live in society, though, because you ain't God. You don't make the law. You ain't the law. Okay. But when it comes to God, he didn't say you got the unalienable right to live in a society. No, he didn't. He's talking about on earth. You're going to have to plow the land. You're going to have to fight the wild beast. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to grow the harvest, motherfucker. Welcome to the ball game. But if you want to be in society, something that's already there for you. All right, society comes with rules, aka laws. People ain't being harsh. Females are like they can yap all day and just cause problems, pop people's tires and shit. A man getting into one fist fight, motherfucker, it'd be assault charge. He might be doing a year and a half, depending on how bad the fight went. Either way. Women get kitty cat slaps on the wrist all the time. Okay, what does that make this person more feisty? Men know better. Like, look, if I ain't got the upper hand on you, or if it's really not worth my time, I'm probably going to let you slide because it's like a man already knows where it can go. There's only so many ways it can go at a certain age. We're not 15 anymore. Grown-ass men. Grown-ass men are only going to go so far with you. You know what I'm saying? Even if they're athletical and stuff like that. In the ring, they'll go rounds. But outside, even the big dudes, I give them about 2 minutes, tops. Somebody's going for a knife and somebody's going for a gun. These are men. Women don't get. It's not about barbaric. It's about every day, waking up, going to work, functioning as a man that you know nobody gives a fuck about, even though you build everything. And men aren't smart enough to unite with each other and say, hey, let's stop killing each other and not, go against the women or nothing, but let's stop killing each other and realize, bro, we're all going through the same struggle, bro. We're all dying out here every day, trying to supply it out here and keep this thing moving. So why are we beating ourselves down, bro? Why are we brutes? What the hell is UFC? Why are we doing this to each other, bro? Like, who's putting us against each other? Who keeps us bruting it out? And then you got them, think about it, the ones who keep us, our strong ones, beating each other to death in the ring is like, they're molesting all the kids and they're brainwashing all the women. And they're turning out the weak men because we can't build them up anymore because they're molesting them and having them do sex changes. Is like, even that weak kid that used to jump rope or however they used to say it, bro, used to always try to throw him the football or the basketball. Yo, take a shot. Everybody used to, yo, let's see what you got. Take a shot. It's like, okay, that's big bro, man, father, grandfather energy. That's what it is. I feel that's what Trump's doing. I'm sorry. I feel that's what Trump's doing. I feel that's what it is. Like, I can't get mad at this. I just can't. I don't even believe that shit should exist. I didn't say I was super duper book smart in this one life. I didn't say I got a bunch of degrees behind me. I don't claim that. I claim I can esoterically and masonically see the symbolism on Earth in my part of the world. And I can see the connections it has with other parts of the world. And because of that, I choose to do my part. I can go on your political stage, but what's the point? People are suckers out here right now. They're suckers for women and attention. It's kind of sad. It's really sad. And it's honestly weird because it's like, maybe not though. Maybe not. They say men are walking away and not, going to clubs as much and hookup parties. And all I can say is this. Sometimes you talk too much. And that's just period. You know what I'm saying? The whole Russian collusion thing. Maybe I wouldn't think it was the Democrats if they didn't talk it. They were the ones talking all that shit. Deplorables. They were the ones saying that shit. Oh, he really didn't win that election. But then it's you making up stuff to mess up elections. It's you breaking 13 BlackBerry phones. It's you with underground email service. It's you. This guy's fresh off the fucking golf course. What would he know about any of this shit? How the fuck you gonna say Trump is Russian fucking, agent and shit, and Barack been there for 8 fucking summers? Secretary of Defense or whatever. 8 fucking summers. Hillary was right there the whole Obama administration, the whole thing. Out of nowhere, this dude comes down an escalator. Everybody's throwing this on him. You just had 8 fucking summers. And he started cousins with Bush. And the Epstein thing happens right in the transition of these presidents. Right in the transition between Bush Jr. and Barack Obama. It's the Epstein thing. But it's Trump, who's nowhere around. Remember, Trump being the president did not exist in the brains of common sense people before 2014. It did not exist. Even in 2014, nobody believed it. It was like, nigga, this shit's not going to happen. That nigga's not going to win. He won. And everybody's like, nah, he's a dirtbag. I even felt that way. His first 2 years as president, first time, I ain't fuck with Trump. I ain't fuck with Trump at all. I was caught in a spell. Got to spell with John. I put up them old tapes. Old songs. You can hear it. You can hear the like anger towards this party, this side, even though I didn't really have anything to run off. I really didn't. That whole fucking Tea Party thing, I look at it totally different now. Now the Republicans at that time, I look at them totally different now. Like, they were the ones saying that his name was Hussein. His Barack Hussein Obama. They were the ones saying that he was an Arab. And then it was Hillary Clinton, because they were going against each other for the presidency, who exposed those pictures of him. And, Arabian garb and stuff like that. It's like, so these niggas did cut though. They killed themselves. Malcolm X, the white liberal, is the most dangerous motherfucker on earth because he will kill his damn self. They will kill their fucking selves, their own people, just to prove a fucking point. So who's been around black people in the ghetto? Two summers. You gonna do right, or you gonna be on Skid Row? Or you gonna be like these white people I see? It's the weirdest shit on earth. It's the weirdest stuff on earth, bro. I only see white people on the corner with the fucking cardboard sign. I work for food. It's only them. That's the weirdest shit ever. You have the complexion for the protection. You are in the country of white, home of the Klan. It would be your bum ass on the corner asking people for change. And it ain't just you. Don't get confused. I've seen other race. Like, that's not my point. My point is it's mainly you. Mainly you on Skid Row and these fucking, what's them things, them tents and shitting all over Oregon. Who do you think that is? White people love to try to prove a point. The radical whites, they love to try to prove a point. They'll break a window. They'll act an ass. Fuck, dude. Which one does? And they don't even be that serious. You be like, yo, Brad out here acting like he really that dang, though. Like, no, he ain't gonna get down like that, though. You just gonna break something. You just want to destroy some shit you don't own. But that's the energy we've been around. Because that's who y'all been listening to. The radical white. You know you have. You ain't been listening to no damn Republican. Go to church, love God, take care of your family, be a man, be a woman, make a family, follow the law. That old Ronald Reagan shit, y'all don't talk like that. What they say, winners don't use drugs. Just say no. Dare. Come on, bro, that's all Republican shit. Michael Jackson marching down the stairs and shit with the whole police and all that shit. Who was that? Ronald Reagan time. So what was Mike trying to represent? Strip. Know the law. Mike know the law, bro. It's not disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Mike shook hands with the gang presidents, though. He shook hands with him, shook hands with Bill Clinton, shook hands with Bush Sr., shook hands with fucking, I don't know. Did he ever get to meet Barack? I don't know. I know he was kicking it with Trump, too, but it's like, it's Michael Jackson. Everybody want to take a fucking picture with this dude. But niggas that ghetto don't run that way. Y'all say fuck the police. Pricks and dicks, all that shit. But what you out here doing? How are you mad at the police for playing dirty when y'all playing dirty? You got lookouts on the roof, fucking binoculars and shit. You got secret codes. Y'all doing all different types of shit. Y'all out here playing cops and robbers. You mad because they playing it back with you? And y'all got guns. Y'all got guns, knives. Y'all got women that be lying for you. Y'all be talking about in your songs, I found out where your kids go to school at. Listen to you. Oh, they shouldn't be able to use rhymes in court. Why not? A lot of y'all be premeditating shit all the time. Why you mad at the detective for being a detective? Why you mad because they're good? Like, that doesn't make any sense, motherfucker. These street fucking derelicts try to make any excuse they can to not have to deal with what they do. That's why people hate to snitch so much, because it's like, I ain't gonna snitch, and your bitch ass was doing this shit with us. You gonna snitch on us? You don't even make up a random. You don't even make up a fiction character. You don't even create a scene. Nah, you snitch on a motherfucker you was doing dirty. A squealy, a stool pigeon, a fucking rat. That's one of the worst things on earth. Like, a snitch, better yet, I'll take that back. A rat is the worst thing on earth. A snitch really could be anybody. It could be a nun. It could be a fucking old lady. Like, that doesn't really count. But a rat is somebody who's involved. And they tell. Nikki Barnes type shit. Like that Italian dude said, Nikki's a girl. Forget about it. Like, can't lie, yeah. Crying on the stand and shit, tell it. And you was Mr. Untouchable. Damn, Coach Cheese, you taking a lot of name rep for a motherfucker who's gonna swim. Can't nobody respect that. You can't respect. You only respect Goku because he's a good person. If Goku was a bad guy, y'all wouldn't like him. I promise you wouldn't like him. That's the only reason you like Goku. And you let him set it off and beat him because he beat on people that deserve it. You don't beat on just the innocent shit. I just slap person. That's why you like it. But he always got a cool energy. He's Goku. You know what I'm saying? Go's cool. It's like, it's good energy. I'm saying that to say this. That's only going to happen when that energy is around. And that's not in the ghetto. You guys are deprived of goodness. You let too many sexy reds out. You know what I'm saying? You let too many little Kims and Mob Deeps and fucking little Boosies. And it's like, y'all did too much. And leached off the system. Leeching off the system, talking shit out loud, making yourself seen. Just destroying society in a mental way. Not like y'all don't kill yourselves more than y'all rob Malibu. I'm not saying that. I'm saying mentally, but you spewing your words out and having a bunch of negativity to say. This is what the universe is bringing back to you. Getting cut off. How you mad at Trump for that? You mad at Trump for that. You mad at him for fucking finding all this money that motherfuckers been using for weirdo shit. You mad at him for closing your borders up. You mad at him for getting rid of fucking illegal people. You mad at him for all this different shit that actually makes sense. Why? Because you like the way that it was? Were you just not doing anything? Well, now you have to do something. You got 2 summers. Figure it out. What about the past? Past is the past. What are you talking about? You got to deal with right now. And right now, it's not looking good. Tomorrow, we'll talk about the 4 dead celebrities that all happened in the same week, that all this Epstein and all this stuff is going down. Seems like the Democrats are trying to pull a Hollywood play and have everybody on some ritual talk and stuff like that. But I'm going to be honest. Everybody they pulled out was old school. Everybody who got picked off, if that's what happened, old school. From the jazz player to the wrestler to the actor to the guitar. I mean the rock star. Tell me. I'm out, Ghost. But hey, can't get mad. Really can't though. Can't get mad that people want you to grow up, and they know your history, and they know you're stronger than this. They know you're better than this, and you've been letting the same decrepit, bastard sperm get recycled over and over and over. Well, guess what that got you? Death, destruction, jail time, alcohol, low cognitive sense, and 2 summers. Figure that shit out.